Okay, hello. Welcome to my playthrough of Ruined King, a League of Legends story. So, the game hits you with that cutscene, lengthy cutscene right off the bat, as soon as you launch the game, so that's nice. But anyways, my understanding, this is a sort of RPG, turn-based RPG game from League of Legends. So recently I just watched up to episode 6 of Arcane, still waiting for the last 3 episodes to come out. That was pretty good, so hopefully this game does just as well. It's really weird seeing like these League games popping up all over the place. I know there was another one that's like a rhythm platformer. It just feels like that time when they had Zelda games given to third-party developers and they started coming out with all these crazy games. And yeah, hopefully this one is decent. Well, anyways, I'll play through it and we'll see how it is. Alright, first of all, this music, the sound is very loud. I'm gonna turn that down. But yeah, that should be good. Let's get into it. So they offer story mode, normal mode, veteran, and heroic. I have no idea what to expect, so we'll just go with normal.
In Bilgewater, monsters are real. When I was a girl, my mother was murdered by a low-life coward named Gangplank. He shot me and left me for dead. There was no trial. In Bilgewater, he was the law. I hunted him. I killed his men. I watched Gangplank die, washed away on the burning tide. But there are still monsters about. For centuries, the Buru people have protected these islands from the worst of them. But even they fear the heroines. Attacks in the form of a lethal black mist, courtesy of our unliving neighbors on the Shadow Isles. Each time, the heroines return stronger, while the Buru grow distant. How long can we rely on prayers and magic? My monsters are flesh and blood. They don't frighten me. Only one thing does. Becoming one of them. It's almost quiet from up here. If only I didn't know better.
Good morning, Captain. Your guest has arrived.
Raffen, remember when we could just take what we wanted, go where we wanted? We didn't have a care in the world. Now look at us. Taking appointments, attempting diplomacy.
Well, at least our line of diplomacy still involves guns.
That may be true. But when he was Reaver King, Gangplank only used guns. If I unite the gangs with violence, will the city still think of me as a savior?
Gangplank was a tyrant, Sarah. You're tough, but you aren't cruel. I'm proud to be your first mate. and the rest of the crew is proud to call you our captain. The gangs will follow you. It's only a matter of time.
They can't follow me if they're dead. Hopefully I can change their minds before they're all wiped out.
Some dogs won't obey until you show them the stick.
Well then, let's not keep Captain Thorne waiting any longer.
Right, so just like Arcane, I feel like League is really trying to tidy up their lore through these little Netflix series and games. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and I won't talk through their dialogues, so then we can actually see if they've done a good job or not. I tend not to talk through dialogue just because it's just weird for someone to chime in during dialogues. So that's how I'm gonna play through this game.
Gangplank. I thought my hatred would die with you. I was wrong.
Captain?
Still got the bullets in my chest. Killing Gangplank wasn't enough, Rathan.
But you beat him. You're still breathing, and he's in little pieces all over the bottom of the ocean. Those bullets are just little reminders.
I wish they didn't remind me so damn much.
Right, so I guess we're picking off where I don't know if you played during when they remade Gangplank and basically had Misfortune kill him, and he came back to life and he has a whole new kit. That's when the barrel started. Yes, I'm a fucking avid League of Legends player. I haven't been playing recently, but that's just cause the game hasn't been fun for me. The thing that I still really like those characters involved. They really have shitty lore, so hopefully this game do them some justice. I mean, if you don't play League of Legends, I doubt you would even play this game to begin with. Like, you wouldn't understand or know any of the characters involved. But I guess you don't really have to, since they're kind of telling a whole brand new lore with characters that they never really explored before. Because as I've said, League of Legends lore is kind of a joke. Like, everybody in the community knows it. It's messy. It doesn't make any sense. They keep changing it. So we're just gonna pretend this is how they want to carry things out from here on out. So we'll consider this canon. See how it goes.
I see you've been doing some remodeling.
What can I say? The place needed a woman's touch. I don't think the previous owner would mind.
Guess not. Seeing as how you gunned him down, along with the rest of the Conclave.
Are you here to parley, Captain Thorne, or to criticize my sense of decor? I trust you've considered my offer.
Offer? Hand over my operations to you, my fleet and all of my men, or else? Misfortune. You may have killed Gangplank, stolen his fancy mana, but that don't make you my queen. From where I'm standing, it looks like Bilgewater is still up for grabs. Now give it up, girl. You know I'd hate to ruin that pretty face.
So much for diplomacy.
You know, Raffen? I think I'm starting to enjoy it.
Alright. Get to see how combat is like. Okay, so we're going with an initiative bar type of action sequence. I'm sure we'll buff ourselves first turn, I guess. Yeah, so there's a bar down here that shows you who's going next. So it's less of an initiative meter and more of just like a way of telling you who's going next. 55 damage. So these lane skills do a lot more damage, but they push your initiative meter back. I mean, this one doesn't seem to push it back a whole lot, so let's try this one. Now I'm pretty sure this says split randomly over 6 shots. But that wasn't random, all 6 shots were onto the person I selected. So does that mean each shot's damage is random? Like, let me just do this again. Okay, no, that first time was just super RNG, every single shot landed on that one person. Alright, they're shooting me a whole lot, but I do have the evasion from my buff, but that's not really doing much because they're like shooting me 10 times. And I'll dodge 2 bullets. Let's try some of these other skills. Of course, double up. So this guy's pretty low. It should bounce to the other person if I kill this guy. Yep. And also every time I attack them, they get tapped. So I guess each character kind of resembles like their kit in the MOBA. Assumes tap. So I guess you hit them first and you use Heartbreaker, deal extra damage. I mean, I guess this part isn't in the MOBA, so there are some differences, but basically, just so people are like familiar with the heroes, I guess, the champions, they do resemble somewhat their kit in the MOBA. So again, I'm not sure how long this lasts. Reduce all damage taken at 40%. I have no idea how long this thing lasts. I don't see it indicated. Oh wait, it's over here, right? So it should still be active, so I'm not going to use that. Just gonna hit him with this again. Wow, okay. We practically have the same fucking moves. We just shoot a bunch of bullets at each other. Might as well be the same character. I'm guessing that was a buff. Otherwise, like if he has to reload every time he does that, it's kind of dumb. Okay, so this actually doesn't apply tapped. So I have to use this, or actually, this applies tap. So I use this and then Heartbreaker. You know what this kind of feels? This very much feels like Slay the Spire. Except you're not really building a deck, but I don't know, maybe this is just how turn-based games are these days. I'm not too familiar with them. I don't really play turn-based games just because don't like turn-based. I like action combat, like real-time combat better. But occasionally there are turn-based games that I really like, such as Persona 5.
I'll consider this.
It all
your
depends on the
formal
animation, the style, just how fun and non-repetitive the sequences are, you know?
You hear me, tyrant? I'll die first.
I see. How about you boys? Does your captain speak for you all?
No, that guy doesn't speak at all.
Well then, Captain Thorne. I'd say this meeting is adjourned.
Ooh. Okay. That was Captain
The rest
Thorne.
of you, welcome to my crew. Prove yourselves loyal and you'll be rewarded. Betray me, or even whisper the name Gangplank, and I'll stuff you in a box with your former captain.
Jeez, can't even mention the name Gangplank? What is this? Just treating him like Voldemort. Come on. You know you can't be doing that. Didn't know Gangplank was such a taboo word.
Another successful recruitment. Minus a few stubborn holdouts, the Syndicate's with us now. Their ships, their guns.
But none of their leaders.
Not yet.
Even if I have to put a bullet in every captain from the shipyards to the slaughter docks, I will make them understand. Bilgewater belongs to Sarah Fortune.
Right, that's weird. Completely forgot her first name was Sarah. Her name's first name Miss, last name Fortune, Miss Fortune.
Rathan?
Oh shit, what is this? Huh. Speed lane ability. Prime Mist Bomb. Selecting lane ability, you switch from the default balance lane to speed lane or power lane. Okay. So what did I have to do to get rid of his thing? Heavy damage. Speed lane attack. Okay. So I actually can't use these instants. These instant skills don't have a lane. I mean, I'm just gonna buff myself as usual. I feel like that's just the right thing to do when you start a fight. See, I don't even know if that applied. I don't know where my buff meter is. Like, I don't see my buff icon here, so I'm not even sure if it even applied. But I'm gonna do this. We'll get rid of the passive later. It's not like we're instantly gonna kill her. Oh wait, I can use Heartbreaker on speed lane, so that'll probably kill her. Enchanting. Okay.
The Black Mist. How is this possible?
There's a chest here. Gives you potions. Anything else I can open? What is this question mark? No rest for the weary. Wow, you can loot all. You can just start looting things. Well, this is gonna be annoying because I'm gonna start looking for everything in the room that I can loot. And I'm gonna do that for every room. Then again, it only gives you like a small amount of coins, so not a big deal. Still feel like I should interact with everything in this room though, just because they added that feature, you know. Poison mist. What am I supposed to do with that? Well, if you press the middle mouse button, it highlights the things that you can interact with. Is this supposed to be poison mist? Is poison mist here? What's up? You just gonna stand in there? What's going on? I really like this encounter effect. It reminds me, I forgot which game, but it's very nostalgic. Okay, so there's some more mechanics with the lanes. Unfortunately, I didn't really understand it, so that's okay. We'll just figure it out as we go. Shouldn't be a big deal. Right, so as usual, I'm gonna buff myself. Actually, now that I look at it, that's not really a buff, is it? That's just kind of like a defensive skill that you use if something's about to hit you next turn. I completely misread that, so my bad there. Just realized it now. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna try to apply tapped on one of these enemies and then just keep using double up. Having a little trouble with this UI here. I'm not sure exactly what to click. You need to select what you want, an instant or a lane skill, and then you select the skill instead of just clicking it directly after you like hover your mouse over it, you know. It's a little weird. It needs getting used to. Right, so that's probably the mechanic that I was warned about. No idea how it works exactly, so I'm just gonna take a bunch of damage here. Since most of these enemies are like comes in twos, kind of just like double up continuously until both of them die. That's kind of my strategy here. Got another condensed mana crystal used for enchanting. Not sure what that's about yet, so just gonna leave it. Right. I have no idea what that new mechanic was, so I took a bunch of damage in that fight. More poison mist. I mean, I guess I just go into them, right? Or whatever. What is this thing and why does it have a number on it? I click on it and maybe see what it does. On death, increase attack power of... I mean, this thing's the only one here. It's not very useful, are you? Oh, I can speed up the combat. That's pretty nice. I don't know, does this feel better or does it feel weird? I guess it's better later on when you have like a bunch of actions you need to do. Yeah, let me just see what's up with this guy. I'm trying to heal up before I go in. Can I do that? Use. Spectral Warfare. Enhance their abilities to evade your attacks when dispelled by attacking a speed limit. Okay. Alright. Already giving us a bunch of mechanics to deal with. Let's slow it down. Oh, there it is. There's my buffs. All non-Spelina, 15% chance to miss. Okay. Yeah, I feel like... Yeah, this hazard, so I guess I just take damage from poison? Not entirely sure what this is. But I should have disabled his passive since that was a speed. 62 poison damage. These are cracked. I'm gonna try to shoot this guy, bounce onto the other guy first fight. Because this poison damage is massive. Oh no, he lived with like 1 HP. 5 HP. Yeah, this poison damage is no joke. I think I completely missed the mechanic when they were explaining it. That's why I'm taking, I'm just fucking breathing in all the poison. There's some way you can like avoid it or something. I'm not entirely sure. Probably by switching lanes or something. I'm gonna heal myself again. Yeah, there's gonna be things to grab in every room. Oh, but it does give you health potions instead of just measly some coins. Is that Raffin?
Raffin, what happened?
Run! Leave me!
Alright, let's see. If I move myself up... No, I'm still in here. Oh, so I can't land in the spot. Okay, I see. That's simple enough to understand. I don't know why it took me so long to understand that. Anyways. Start with the buff as usual. I don't even know if this is worth it, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not dodging anything. They have no problem hitting me. Or did it just activate? I'm not entirely sure. So if I use this, it'll put me right in front of it. I use that, it'll put me in the middle, so... I can go back. Use this instead. There we go, I dodged it. Right. So now I can sort of use double up. Guessing that's an attack buff. One more double up should be able to finish it. Yeah, they hit harder now. How did I get hit by that? I wasn't in it. Or maybe I was. I can't. Honestly, this mechanic is whack.
Sarah. They came out of...
Don't talk. Save your strength.
I thought we beat those things in Grey Harbor.
I don't know. But if it is, we're going to need help. We're going to need Alawi.
Well, this seems to be like a good place to stop. It's been real interesting so far. I'm definitely looking forward to playing the rest of it. So, my initial impression and thoughts on the game. There is a lot going on for the turn-based combat, but that's good because it just makes the whole experience like more interesting that way. And they do offer a lot of explanations and tutorials on those mechanics. I just kind of like glanced over them and then proceeded on because I'm kind of like the player that learns from experience. So I'm not trying to go for like a 0 death run or a 0 failure run, whatever. If something kills me, I'm just gonna learn from it. But yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm really trying to grow the channel, so I've been uploading more frequently lately, and obviously I will be posting the rest of my playthrough of this game, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, anyways, see you all next time. Peace.